Well, welcome back. Spalding University is hosting its 5th annual Elmer-Lucille-Allen-Conference on African American Studies in service of the university's mission to be a diverse community of learners. To talk a little bit more about this two-day event is Associate Professor and Director of African American Studies is Deontay Hollowell. Deontay, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about this conference. But first off, for people to understand, who is Elmer-Lucille-Allen and the connection to Spalding?
I would say Elmer-Lucille-Allen is the personification of what Spalding strives to be, especially regarding our mission to be a diverse community of learners, but also our Spalding became the first compassionate campus, compassionate university in 2015.
Yeah.
And a lot of that, I believe, was hinged upon the work of Elmer-Lucille-Allen, just being a humanist and someone who has compassion for other human beings. So Elmer-Lucille is a great person. She came to me with the idea that we should do something together to invite the community onto our campus, and so this is how the conference came about.
This conference is February 23rd and 24th. Kind of break down the 2 days and what do you expect to cover and what can people expect to learn?
So this is the 5th annual conference, and it actually started with a group of my students in a class, and so from there we've started to add more people. So we'll have a lot of academic presentations. We'll have students from Wagner High School to do an African dance, and they're also going to do a discussion on food apartheid. We also have a local documentarian. He goes by the name of John Doe, who's going to be doing a panel discussion with our students. And then we have the legendary Dr. Estella Conwell-Majozo. She's an artist, and she used to be a professor at University of Louisville.
Right. What does Elmer think of all this?
She loves it. She doesn't know everything, so if she's watching this, maybe some secrets will get divulged a little bit. But I just texted her a few minutes ago. We talk pretty much every day, and she's very excited about it.
Oh, absolutely. To have her namesake associated with, her name associated, I think, with this and what you're doing. And I think you all make it. You said it's your 5th year, but
Yes.
you make it so different and unique each and every year as far as what you're offering.
Absolutely.
And what do you hope that guests get out of it?
I hope that, first of all, they get an understanding of what Spalding University is about. I think oftentimes we get kind of caught up in just the academic things as far as Spalding University, but we do a lot in the community, and that's our general purpose. So I hope that people can come and enjoy the different sessions that we'll have that are engaging for the community.
That was my first thing, is that when I noticed that, I was like, you know what, we think of the academics, we think of the nursing program, we think of like these different, allowing people to have these great internships and opportunity kind of in downtown Louisville, but to realize with this, the connection to the community and the encouragement, I think, of community service is really how it kind of brings Spalding, I think, full circle and that mission full circle. And then how do people need to register, or do they need to register for this? And
each person that wants to attend, and the conference is hybrid, so a lot of our in-person activities will be done at the Egan Learning Center on our campus, which is on 4th and Breckenridge. But if everybody that attends, whether virtually or in person, does need to register, I think the registration site is listed there on the screen. So everyone should register and let us know that you're going to be there.
See, it was a long one, so we didn't have to say the whole thing. We're letting people know it is right there on the screen, too. And do some of the topics and things, how does it connect back to you being kind of the chair of the African American Studies Department? How does it kind of interrelate to the programs that you teach?
It's very interesting because, as I kind of alluded to a few minutes ago, the conference is older than our African American Studies program. And so we started the conference 5 years ago in an African American Studies class before there was even an African American Studies minor or major. And so the success of the conference, I believe, has had a lot to do with us being able to open up African American Studies as an academic program.
Absolutely. Deontay, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank
I know
you.
Elmer is watching. She may send you a text later.
She probably will.
So to learn more about that conference, if somebody wants to attend, it's going to be February 23rd and 24th on Spalding's campus in the Huff Gallery in the Egan Leadership Center. Details and itinerary are on this website right here. All you have to do is go to the website on your screen to learn about which events you want to attend and to register as well.